Hello, my divine feminines. I hope that you all are doing well. So, this is going to be a free reading session. Everyone can pose their questions. Hello, everyone. I hope you all had a great day or starting a great day. I hope the week is serving all of you well. Okay. As you may please post your question. Shit, I'm wearing it in my hand. Yes, with me. I just wrote it by habit. He was happy to receive. Okay. He was happy to receive. He was happy that you shared that with him. Like anything would be great. And I'm not sure if these are like your own videos, okay, then it's more amplified and his emotion is more like, you know, more stable. Okay, he's saying like, you know, this gesture of yours, okay, you sharing this to him, made him think that the whole thing is stabilizing a little bit, okay, because you may have had your complications, or there may have been some ups and downs, and he was not really sure that if he could be able to receive something from you, or he would be able to receive something from you. But he was okay, he received something, and that felt made him feel like, you know, it's good that, you know, I have received it, so there is still hope for both of us that we will be able to find something stable together. I see here that, you know, he wanted, like, he kind of like, you know, keeping it to himself. Okay, you're good. Okay, I'm not sure about the English here, but I think, like, you know, is that a compliment? I see here that, you know, he could be keeping, okay, the videos to himself, or he could be like, you know, holding on to the videos, or he could be keeping the videos. Okay. Ah, okay. But he's like, you know, keeping it to himself. Okay, like he's not sure that, you know, if he like he's like saving them. Okay, he's not deleting them, or it's not a thing that, you know, he's gonna just casually keep them. He's keeping them, okay, with himself. And I see here that, you know, right now, as the details you have given, I feel like, you know, he could be a little bit stubborn about showing that he do have the, like, you know, he's appreciating your gesture, or he's appreciating you sharing that with him. He could be, due to his own stubbornness, he might not be able to share that with you, but he is still like, you know, around your energy. He's still around your energy. He's still kind of like, you know, trying to see, like, you know, what you are thinking about him. But to be honest, I see here that, you know, it gave him a satisfaction that you have sent him this. Okay, you have shared that with him. Okay, you have shared this thing with him. Like, he's still thinking that it's still open. Okay, it's still open, the road of you both coming together, or you both creating a balance together, it's still there. And I see here that, you know, it made him happy. Okay, I completely forgot. So your question is, what does he want? Right now, I will say, like, he himself is a little confused at what he is looking for. Okay, it's not that he is completely sorted with his own feelings. Okay, it feels like, you know, he could be somebody who may be like, you know, holding grudges over nothing. Okay, the word he has mentioned here, that like, you know, he disrespected you. Like, there need to be a motivation in himself to disrespect you, and it feels like, you know, somehow he's holding grudges over nothing. Okay, like maybe it is just nothing from your side, but he kind of got offended on that, and he's still kind of holding on to it. And so right now it feels like, you know, there is attraction. Okay, there is attraction, there is sexual attraction, there is attraction that he want to be more connected with you. Okay, he would love to have sex with you. But then again, I will say, like, you know, he want things to be more in his way. Okay. He want things to be easy for him. Okay, so I would say like this whole term of disrespectful is kind of bogus. Okay, it is not disrespectful, it is just, it is not easy for him. Okay, and like somehow the relationship is something where he need to be also start putting some efforts. That's what he don't want to do. But does he want to, it's like, how to say that, he want to get the salary without doing a lot of work. Okay, he want an easy job for himself, so he want you to be with him, he want you to be um yeah, he want you to be with him, or he want you to connect with him, but then again he do not want to put a lot of effort in order to earn it, or in order to just receive it. Okay, it's like, yeah, I just want it generally. Okay, I just want it naturally, I don't want to do a lot of effort. So that's what he want. Okay, I feel like he just want things in his own way and want things to be more aligned for himself. That's all. But I feel like he is somebody who is not thinking about building a building a relationship, or he's not planning a lot to build a relationship. His energy is more like, let's go with the flow, and if I can receive something, okay, from her, then that's gonna be also great. Right now I am not getting a lot of it. Okay, a lot of other things here. Yeah, I would say like attraction is the strongest. I would not say that he will initiate sex, but I feel like if it is given freely, he will take it. And I do see here that he's not thinking about it in a long term. It could be the effect due to the argument, or whatever conversation you guys have had. It may definitely give you some more strength here. Okay, I feel like he will take some time. Okay, it will take some time for him to understand that you are not gonna talk to him. Okay, because right now what I see that he is very overconfident about everything. Okay, like somebody who's very heightened with their overconfidence, and somehow emotionally, they are blocking themselves to feel the positive emotions. So first they need to realize that there is a void. Okay, you have left him, or you have ghosted him. Once he have experienced that, I see here that he will be more open towards you. Okay, he will be more open towards communicating with you, or he will be more open towards reaching out the like as the first person, or as the initiator. Okay, so you will see him shifting into that initiator energy once you have ghosted him, or once you have detached from him, or once you have cut him out, like in communication. And I will say, like, it will ask make him ask a lot of questions to himself. Okay, like he is right now could be a huge in his ego. Okay, like his ego seems very strong and he's not ready to just let go of that ego that easily. But once you do this, it may be helping him to just understand that, understand, like, moving away from that ego. Okay, and understanding that you are not that invested in him, or maybe you do not want to give him that much fucks, or like your investment to him was very chill, so he will understand his place. Okay, or he will understand actually how much you wanted to be connecting with him, so he will have that understanding. And I see here that, he will be a better initiator from his side. Okay, I see here that, there will be better communication, or like the way he's talking right now, it's definitely not working out. So his communication will get better, or the way he's talking to you, or the way he's treating the whole situation will become more softer. Okay, or his energy will become more softer, and you may, like, receive some unexpected happiness from him. Okay, like right now, whatever your mindset is for him, or however he's painting himself, he could be changing. Okay, his shape shifting energies are very strong. Okay, he could be somebody good. Okay, he could be somebody aligned, he could be somebody positive. And obviously there are some good reasons, and that's why you have, connected with him. I see here that, you will start seeing those good, like, experiences again, or you will start seeing those good vibes again, or you will start seeing some better vibes from him again, and that will give you the satisfaction. Okay, that will give you some satisfaction. I feel like, around until the end of May, right? Around 7th of May, the relationship may become or start becoming more sincere or serious from his side. Okay, he will be more expressive, or like he will start engaging more emotionally. Okay, right now I see here that, even though he has emotions, but he do not want to, like, express a lot of emotions, or he don't want to give in into a lot of emotions. He's kind of like, keeping things at a bay, and he's not expressing a lot. So there will be like after 7th of May, there will be some changes, and he will be better expressive from his side, and that can give you some stability. Like once he is starting to engage with you more emotionally, see, the time frame could differ, but I see that it could be happening, that he's like getting himself in that emotional energy, and he's not letting himself to just suppress them anymore, and he's being more expressive towards you, and that will give both of you the good balance which you both could be looking for. And it may be also the starting of the road of you both having commitment together. So I feel like, overall I see that he could be the one who's getting better. Okay, because there are a lot of things he need to get himself better into, or he need to be a better version of himself. Once it happens, I feel like, you both could be getting better, like, close more close. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I see here that you maybe it may be taking overall 4 days. So if it is 4 days, then most probably by Monday, right? By Monday, I see here that you will be able to receive the news here. Will it be a good one? Yes, I see here that you will be offered. You will be reached out by the boss itself, okay, boss himself, or I don't know if there's a he or she, but looks like somebody who is very responsible in how they want to approach things, or how they want to talk to you about everything, their response and their communication, everything is just gonna be great. Okay, so it feels like it's gonna be a good conversation you're gonna have with the boss, and you will be able to receive the good news here. But it may be taking 4 days. I don't know if it is holiday for you guys, that's why it's taking 4 days. But I feel like it could be a little I don't know if that's a delayed time frame or not, but I see by Monday you will be able to receive it. Who's in your energy? First of all, I feel like the people, okay, who you used to work with, okay, and I feel like they could be in your energy right now, and it's so scattered. Their energy is so scattered. Okay, they themselves could be feeling very emotionally scattered, and they just don't know how to find the balance at all. Okay, emotionally they could be struggling a lot. I feel like due to whatever they have done to you, or whatever happened to you, it feels like there are some challenges, okay, they are experiencing in their life, and there are challenges which they don't know how to deal with. Okay, so there is a lot of emotional conflict, okay, they could be having, or the boss here could have already received some bad news. Okay, like the big boss, okay, what is her name? I think her name is also S. Okay, and she could be the one who is receiving a lot of a lot of negativity. Okay, she was not expecting things to go down so badly for her, but suddenly something happened, and it feels like there could have been some challenges she is starting to face. And everybody has a decorum, everybody has a stability in life, and it feels like she is losing at it. Okay, like she is trying to create as much as stability as much as possible in her life, but she has not been able to. Okay, so that is there. I feel like there is a lot of challenges she is starting to face. It feels for her to even show up at work every day, every day, the way they show up at work, it's being so hard. Okay, it's been so hard for them to even show up. It's been so hard for them to even just talk, communicate, or have a they just don't even know how to take things forward for themselves. So I do see a lot of emotional complications they could be having for themselves right now. I feel there could be also some spying energy. So the remember the names of the people. Okay, you had, so I think there was a name called YA or AY. I don't remember them properly, but they could be spying on you. Okay, they could be still spying on you. They want to know, what's going on with you, but they are not getting, obviously, they are not getting any of it. Okay, or they are not getting much of it, and they don't even know what's going on with you. So that could be a lot of dissatisfaction. I see here that you could be, they could be carrying right now. Okay, and there is also a lot of emotional conflict. Okay, they are also having, it's what's going on in your life. Okay, what you are doing, what you're up to, why you are so distant from everything. Okay, why you are not even releasing any communication, or what happened that you may have stopped communicating with me. So I feel there is a lot of there is a lot of confusion from their side, and they want to know. Okay, another energy I feel could be the guy who always compares. Okay, like wow, I don't I think I haven't checked your energy for some time, and look at them. Okay, they are so heavily into you. It's like their cleansing has not been happening yet, and they are still stuck with you. Okay, so yeah, okay, so whoever is the one who's like the competitive one, the competitive one could be very strongly indulged in you. Okay, they want to know what's going on, they want to know what you are doing, they want to know what's happening with you, any information they can get. Okay, any and every information they can get from you. I see here that they are very curious to know that, and their ego could have been hurt. Okay, is there a possibility that their ego is hurt because they got to know that you are doing something for your own. Okay, or you are choosing yourself, or you're choosing your own energy, or minding your business. I don't know what they got to know about you, but it feels they know that you are focusing on yourself and you're living your best life, and you could be having better opportunities in your life more than them. Okay, and that is something is just making them feel very, very, very limited. Okay, it's their energy is very limited, and they understand that you do not need anything, but they may be feeling that maybe she doesn't need anything, but I need so many things. So they are understanding their own dependability, and they don't like it. There is also is his energy, and his energy is very strong. He want to communicate with you, he want to reach out to you, he want to engage more with you. Okay, and he's saying I whatever communication you both have had with each other, he's saying it's not enough. Okay, I'm hungry, I'm still hungry, I want to eat, I want to just have something more, I want to enjoy something more, I want to enjoy her company more. So how can I do that? Okay, how can I communicate, how can I talk, or when can I talk, or when can I communicate to just engage more with her. So I see here he is having that kid. Okay, like a kid, and a kid is always looking forward to have a conversation. Okay, and they are just so excited all the time to just get to know every detail. Okay, and I see him in that energy and hoping that you both will be able to have a conversation. I see here that he is also having some energy of preparing himself to just not keep himself in silence. Okay, he's like, I don't want to detach. Okay, I don't want to detach because this is something happening with him. Okay, which have been happening with him. Like he is trying his best to be more expressive, but he's not been able to. And the moment he try his best to try his best to express himself, he just hit a roadblock. Okay, and he's struggling with himself so that he does not have that roadblock. He can have a conversation better, or he can talk to you better, or he can engage with you better, or he can emotionally connect with you better. Okay, and that is something I see here, that they are really like looking forward to do, okay, to engage with you better and be more expressive romantically towards you. I also see here that there is a good conversation they are planning, and they also could be trying to show off like how stable they can be. Like, look at him trying to be so in so many ways to be with you. Lovely, lovely, love that energy from his side. Anyways, moving on, I see that there is SS energy. Okay, he still could be a little bit struggling. Okay, like struggling because he is just feeling very lonely. Okay, he's struggling because there is a lot of emotional discontent within himself, and like he also could be having a lot of like health issues. Okay, like you have mentioned something earlier that his wife has some health issues. He also could be having some health issues. It is not emotional health issues, but it is more like he just have a lot of challenges in his life in terms of just living his life. Okay, he's saying like I just have so many challenges because I can't live them properly, or I can't live them the way I want it to be. Okay, and they are thinking about you. Okay, they are thinking about how their life could turn out to be something great when they are connecting with you. They could be also chasing a new job. Okay, and they are saying like the motivation for me to chase this new job is to be with Zazu. Okay, when I go ahead and talk to her, communicate with her, let her know that I have something better, or I have something better to offer to her. Okay, I hope that she will accept me. So he also could be like traveling, like doing a lot of traveling, or looking forward to do a lot of traveling, just to have a better opportunity at work, just to be slaying at work, so that he can prove himself to be a better version of himself. I also see here that your ancestors are here, okay, to support you, to give you love, to give you good vibes, to give you good luck. Okay, and the good luck is more about the good luck is more about like you receiving all that you desire. Okay, like everything which you are looking for. Okay, it doesn't need to be only short term. Okay, it could be anything. Okay, it could be anything, any way. Okay, any way possible, like anything you want to do. Okay, anything you want to achieve, anything you want to have in your life, you will be able to receive it without any hesitation. Okay, like do not even hesitate in your mind that will I receive it or not. If you ever have any doubts, or if you ever need any clarity, just start saying some affirmations, and by saying those affirmations, it will give you so much. Okay, so much stability in your life that you will be able to get whatever you want. I also see here that you need to make yourself start feeling more cheerful. Do not limit yourself. Okay, do not limit yourself. Do not limit yourself from experiencing the love which you deserve. Okay, like it doesn't need to be only romantic. Anything. Okay, any form of love you have in your heart, or you want to receive from your side in your life, just go ahead and do that. Okay, go ahead and receive that love from all the people around you. And if that love need to be received from yourself, do that also. Be your own supporter. Okay, one message here I get from your spirit guides, that however you are living, okay, your kids are following you. Okay, and if you are somebody who is a very self-loving, okay, not selfish, okay, but self-loving, self-caring, self sweet, okay, you are good to yourself, then they will also learn to be good to themselves. Okay, so if you ever need some motivation to be kind to yourself and loving to yourself, just look at the kids and you will find a lot of motivation to be your best version. I'm sure of that. So do that. You're already doing so great. You have like crossed a lot of like it seems like there have been a sea. Okay, and you have crossed the sea. Okay, all by yourself, and that is something, it's like it's appreciated. Okay, it's appreciated by the spirits that you have done so great. Thank you so much for being here, Zazu. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, Katie, let me know if you're here, Katie. Oh my god. Sorry. Yeah, let me. Okay. Katie is not here. We're gonna start with Dominican. Okay. I see here that you should go ahead and do it. Okay. Go ahead and work on your hair before doing it. Nothing short. Okay. And nothing short in or nothing short. Like don't go for braids. Okay. So you can go for like a wig. Okay, a premium wig. Okay, something with very beautiful long healthy hair. Okay, or like very soft, okay, softer kind of look, something which can frame your face and give you a look like 90s blowout or something. Okay, you can go ahead and do that. That would be one of the best looks you can get for yourself. Okay, and I do see here that like you should go ahead and work with you go ahead and work with your stylist here. Okay, they also have some ideas. Okay, I think they also can suggest you a little bit that what would look good, what would not look good. Okay, what can frame your face well. Do not go for dark colors. Okay, go and choose something which is more like blondish. Okay, and I will say do it for the male gaze. Okay, like think about it, which hair ever got you like the best compliments. Okay, you should go ahead and go for that specific hair for yourself. Like it seems a little you are doing it for the male attention, but why not? Okay, a lot of things in our lives we do for the male attention. Yeah, we all want to look great and everything. I understand the concept of strength and your self love and everything, but you should do it for yourself. Okay, and you should do it so that you can get the best compliments, like whatever was the most famous, okay, with the men. Go ahead and just have that kind of a hair for yourself and it would be great. And use blonde hair, either blonde hair or honey blonde, deep blondes. Okay, or whatever you can in blonde. Don't go for dark hairs, don't go for braids, like don't do short hair. So a little bit longer. Okay, healthy waves, and something which can frame your face. And also work with your, like I know that sometimes when you install the wig, okay, you also want to cut your hair in a certain way and you want to style it in a certain way. So I would go ahead and tell you to just make it a little bit more customized. Okay, on yourself, and make it look a little bit customized on yourself, and that would be the best approach for you. But yeah, go ahead and work a little bit on it. See that after installing the hair, if it needs a little cut, do that. If it needs some more styling, do that. Okay, but be fun with it. be chill with it, okay. Do it in a way that like you have all your satisfaction to yourself. Do it in that way, but yeah, you should just have some fun and make it more classy and a little bit lighter. Oh, again, I'm sure that is something special about him. Let's see. Sure that you told me how you met this person. Okay, so I feel like you could be attracting him, and both of you could be reflecting each other's thought. Okay, see, the people who get messages like in their dream, okay, they are strong spiritual people. Okay, like you need to also consider yourself as a strong spiritual person who know how to attract energies and who know how to reflect that energy back. Okay, so I feel like like right now it is more about like how you are also reflecting that energy towards him. Okay, and like as you are thinking about him, it's really hard to understand who thought about the other person first. So most probably, like let's just say that that he is the one person who started thinking about you first, okay, or who started thinking about like you for the first place. Okay, and it feels like after that he also felt, okay, that he is attracted towards you. So both of you are kind of attracting each other's energies, both of you are reflecting each other's energies, and he may be starting to take some actions towards you. Okay, there is a possibility that universe will create scenarios, okay, because you both are reflecting each other's thoughts, that universe will create scenarios where universe will make both of you come together, or universe will make both of you engage with each other, make both of you to be indulgent with each other, or make both of you to be just be more connected to each other. And I feel like that is something you will experience right now. He do want to, okay, like whatever thoughts you have reflected towards him, after that he do want to connect with you. Okay, he do want to be more loving towards you, or he want to like initiate something towards you. I don't know if there is love, or if you both have explored any love. If you both have not explored any love, there is a possibility that it may start exploring, or you both may start exploring that together. But there are some possibilities are being created in the universe that you both will be able to have the opportunity to be together and come together. General in love, I see here that you could be receiving some good attention from around your around people. Okay, like from the people who are you are connecting. I see here that you could be feeling a little bit dissatisfied right now, or you yourself, like in your energy, could be feeling a little bit dissatisfaction that you don't know where it's going. Okay, you don't know what you want, or you don't know what you are looking for, and like the people you are connecting with, are they good enough to like receive your attention. Okay, so that is something I feel like you could be having some thoughts of. There is also this energy of like a person could be trying to reach out to you and communicate better. So this could be that guy you had the fight with, or you had the argument with. Okay, I don't remember his name, but most probably he's a Libra energy and his name is Es. Okay, so there is a possibility that he could be wanting to reach out to you, or wanting to connect with you, wanting to engage more with you. Okay, he's saying like, I just want to like just I don't want any conflict anymore. Okay, and he's hoping that when he does communicate with you, things will turn out to be great, or things will turn out to be better between both of you. So he has that intention to create more closeness in this relationship, and you may be experiencing that with him. Another energy I do see here, that there is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, who could be reaching out to you in next 4 days. Okay, and this could be a new love. While you are out with your friends, while you are spending time with your friends, while you are engaging with them, you could be starting to talk with a guy. They could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you will have fun with them. Okay, you'll feel like it's sexually very aligned. Okay, it is sexually something you are enjoying. It is something like you're feeling good about. So definitely it's something you're gonna have fun with. So there is a possibility that you may be able to receive good energy of another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius who is wanting to communicate with you or wanting to come towards you. But yes, there are two options still coming towards you, even though I see you being a little bit dissatisfied right now. That how things will be, or will things will turn out to be great or not, or will things will um, be good for you or not, or will things will just stay complicated. Like you will ask such questions to yourself a lot right now. But you will have the satisfaction, okay, of receiving a good person in your life very soon. Any of these two people would be the one. Okay, like there are two people right now we are channeling, so any of these two people will be able to be the one who is getting to be with you. Can't remember actually. Whatever comes out for you right now, you need to be very vigilant about what you want, what you desire, and you need to have your guards up high. Okay, like sometimes we just have a very sweet approach towards everything and everybody, right? And right now, the best energy is not to have that approach. Like, do not let other people cross your boundaries. And sometimes, like a lot of people have that energy that they want to be more sweetly. Okay, they will talk to you, or they will communicate with you very sweetly, but they will try to cross the boundaries also. Okay, like let's say that somebody asks you to pick them up, and that picking up will cost you to drive back to their place for like a long time, and it will be so complicated, right? So I will say, like, in such situations, it is very, very important that you start saying no, or you start, like, putting out some effort. Okay, some specific efforts to let them know that you do not want to help them if that is going to cost you anything. Right now, spirit want you to know that just be enjoying. Okay, like be like the Knight of Wands kind of energy. Like you, nobody has a claim on you, right? Like nobody can claim you right now. Nobody can say that, oh, she's with me. Okay, then just be wild. Okay, like be out there. Like let the best man win. Okay, let the best man come towards you, but let the best man show up. And sometimes, like we start thinking that who is the best for us. Like, is this guy is gonna be good for us, or is this guy is not gonna be good for us? In such moments, the only criteria you should follow right now is that you asking a question: did they show up for me when I ask them? Okay, to show up for me. So you can also try that on men. Okay, like when you are connecting with them, you can go ahead and ask them to show up for you. Okay, in any way possible, you can go ahead and ask them to just be there for you. And if they are being there for you, if they are showing up for you, then they are your man. If they are not showing up for you when you need them, then I don't know what they are doing in your life. Okay, right now. Be more focused on your job. Okay, do not take your job casually. Okay, because sometimes, like, sometimes when we focus on a few things, it really gives us really good, good outcomes. Okay, so even if you are needing to put a little bit effort at your workplace, extra effort at your workplace or at your profession, you should go ahead and, choose to do that, because with time it will give you the satisfaction for a longer period. Okay, like if you are getting to do like the all the work before the weekend, or like you can go ahead and submit all your work before the weekend and you're done with it, and you will see, how things are turning out great for you during the weekend, and you will feel like everything is so peaceful, everything is so great for me. Right now I will say, just try to avoid any negative conversations at work, or any negative conversation or any discouraging conversations. What happened, people, they themselves want to do things in a certain way, and they also, push you to do things also in that way. It's like, my way is the best, or I am the best person, you should only follow me. Okay, and that is something I feel like, a lot of people try to create that kind of a energy. Right now you should detach from them and tell them that, I'm gonna do my work, or I'm gonna, live my life the way I want it to be. Okay, so focus on that, and it's like, building a strong sense of self. Okay, like not crumbling down to the people who know better than you, but actually they do not really know better than you, so they should just shut up. Okay, so just tell them that and be peaceful with yourself. Yes, it was open, and your question is in the list. I just closed it now. After this, it will be closed. Yes. He thought that, you were very honest with the conversation, very honest and very direct. Okay, you are not hiding anything. You are not, trying to avoid the conversation. You are not trying to avoid anything here. Like whatever happened, or whatever was the truth, you just went ahead and let them know. Okay, went ahead and communicated, and went ahead and directly communicated, and he understood that if he move forward with this, or if he try to, go against you here, it may be, not making you feel good. Okay, it may be not making you feel positive, it may be not making you feel satisfied. Okay, it is his understanding that, if he go ahead and, just talk to this person, or if he go ahead and engage with this woman in any way, okay, it will bring you dissatisfaction, and that thought is very strong. Okay, and he's accepting that thought, he's accepting that emotion, he's accepting that, he doesn't really, how to say that, like, you doesn't really like this person. Okay, and he felt, okay, yeah, she, really expressed it, and she was very direct about it. I understand that if I go ahead and engage more with this person, maybe she will not like it. Okay, and maybe she will also not be cheerful, because one thing is important, that he want to have a good relationship with you, he want to create a good relationship with you, or he want to engage with you in a good way, or he want to have a good, connection with you, and he really don't want to lose it. Okay, he absolutely do not want to lose it, and he's saying that, anything, anything which will make things like this, or anything which will make the relationship complicated between me and you, I do not want that to happen. So I see here that he's considering to put a distance, or put a certain type of distance with this woman. So yeah, I feel like he's understanding what you are saying. If he's understanding your perspective, and he also could be respectful towards you and whatever you have said here. She is really in need of it. Okay, that is the only reason that she did it. Okay, and she is in that situation where she need to like put all her efforts in receiving a job, or put all her efforts in making something work out for her, or putting all her efforts into making things work out for her. Okay, like I don't know how to describe it, or the intensity to describe it, but she's really hungry here. Okay, she's really really hungry here for a job. There could be financial need, there could be financial stagnancy, there could be like grave, like she's in a grave situation. Okay, she's saying like, if I had any other way to sort this out, if I would have had any other way to make things work out for me, I would not have went ahead and reached out to your dad. I'm still in that energy. And like why she's doing it, she's desperate. Okay, she doesn't have a job, or she need to start having her own money. I don't know what is her situation. Sometimes also people like depend on others. Okay, and the other person do not want to provide for you. That also could be a situation if she has a boyfriend or a husband or a partner. But overall right now it feels like her situation is really emotionally, financially, and in every way possible. She looks somebody who is very desperate. Okay, and she really need, she would really help, and she would really appreciate any job. So even though she is in her feelings, even though she has her own energy. Okay, and she's dealing with stuff in her own head about everything, but she still want to like be here, and she still want to like just show up here, because obviously she just needs something here. Okay, she's really in that need, and that's why she did it. Okay, that is for Whitney. Thank you. Looking at Whitney and said Whitney said. That is for Dominique. Thank you so much, Dominique, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, calling Katie again. Katie, let me know if you're here while I drink my water. Yeah, I do see here that no, he has future intentions. Okay, the moments where you both were connecting with each other, okay, it felt great, or it felt like really great for him to deal with you. It felt really great for him to connect with you. It felt really great for him to engage with you. Okay, and it was also like a emotional satisfaction he felt like just by talking to you or engaging with you in any way. Okay, and that satisfaction is something which is a driving force. Okay, it's a driving force for him to just keep communicating with you and keep showing up to you, which he is going to keep doing towards you. Okay, so don't think too much here. I will say like he and his intentions are more like let's go with the flow. Okay, let's not just decide that what we're gonna do, or let's just not decide that how things are gonna be tomorrow, or how things are going to be in this relationship tomorrow. Okay, or how things will work out between both of us tomorrow. But I am just gonna more think about what is happening between both of us right now, and how we are connecting, how we are talking, how we are just engaging with each other. I just want to understand that, and I want to like live in the moment, and like keep moving forward with a steady pace. Okay, that is his intention. I feel like he is somebody um who's not sure that how he can be more expressive towards you, or what would be the best way for him to be expressive towards you. And he's like a little struggling here to be expressive in the best way towards you. But overall, I see here that if he can, he will be. Okay, and he will be more expressive towards you in this relationship. And he's very attracted. Okay, sexually he's very heightened and very attracted towards you, and he's hoping that he will be able to like come closer, connect better with you, and just engage better in this relationship. So yeah, I see here that you will be able to receive more attention from him. His intention is to pursue you, but with go with the flow energy. Okay, I need to search your mail. These kind of spreads and this kind of questions are like very very good at revealing. Okay, um very revealing of his true emotions. Okay, and what's going on here, like he give me the first card of Ace of Cups. Okay, as pure as it can be, that is how his emotions are towards you. Okay, very direct, very emotionally aligned, very emotionally satisfactory, and something which will give both of you a really great future together with time. Okay, that is how his love is. Okay, so no question for that. It is not infatuation. It is not only because you guys have sex together. So there is some affinity, or like whatever you want to call it, other than love. Okay, I do not see anything else. I mean, I'm sure, like, he has his attractions towards you. That's natural. Okay, but do I see here that, it is only because, like, it is only because there is a lot of like sex happening, and that's why he's feeling like this? No, no, absolutely not. I do see here that, he has emotions. Okay, and very good, like, beautiful emotions. Actually, he can be somebody who can, like, behave like somebody who's like very nonchalant, and like, he doesn't really fuck about this. Okay, he doesn't really care about this or whatever. Okay, but he has that. Okay, he has that, he feel that he want to connect with you more about it. And he's like, he's somebody who just really does not want to detach here. Okay, he really want to keep connecting more with you. Hopefully with time he will be able to express himself better. But yeah, I see here that, he has that emotion that he want to be more connected with you, and he also have love, pure love, no infatuation, no bullshit. Okay, just pure love. Now, yeah, this is the one I should go for, right? Is he planning to let you go? No. See, he is dissatisfied. Okay, like if you tell your kid that he's not gonna have his favorite toy for some time, and he need to just stay in that energy that he's not gonna receive it, he's dissatisfied. Okay, he's sad about it, or he's not feeling great about it, or he's feeling like, he just doesn't like. Okay, what's going on? So that is there. Okay, but do I see here that, he is gonna let you go? No. Okay, remember, when you have this kind of thoughts, I want you to remember a term I use for him: lonely as fuck. Okay, that is how he is without you, that is how he is when he is not with you. Okay, and to be honest, he cannot be somebody in his life who is lonely as fuck. I mean, how he can be? Okay, so no, he's not letting you go. Absolutely not. Yeah, I feel like, it's good, it's healthy, to, like, just regulate the food of our kids. Okay, they should be eating in the right amount. Okay, not all the time a lot of food or a lot of sweets. So I think, like, they should be eating their broccoli, right? So this energy is like more like broccoli. He will be throwing his tantrums. Okay, and you need to be a brave mama and just put up with it. Okay, he's your boy child, man child. You need to mother him a little bit, but no, but be a strict mother with him. Okay, and what you're doing is just being a strict mother to him, and that's fine. Okay, that's fine. You are not gonna lose him, or you are not gonna, feel very dissatisfied with him. How it is saving one? This is first question. Like, okay, okay, oh, there is another. Okay, Whitney, will you give me like a minute? Just a minute, okay? What's a new word for me? Whack ass. Um, will he be able to spend some time with you? Moderate. Okay. See, he's gonna do everything. Okay. He has the intention to do everything, and I feel like his energy of prioritizing these people, okay, is not completely gone, or it is not completely went away. Okay, it has not completely went away. He has not completely let it go. Okay, he's still kind of in that energy where he want to. Okay, um like let me do the reading, then I'm gonna say it again. And he still has this energy where he will be going ahead and making them feel good, but that doesn't mean that he will not go ahead and entertain you, or he will not go ahead and spend that time with you. He will not go ahead and engage with you. He will go ahead and engage with you. He will go ahead and spend some time with you. You both will bang each other, okay, in the deserts of Vegas. Okay, that is there, but he cannot also completely detach from these people. Like, he really has that affinity to make everybody happy and keep everybody happy, and he really has a very low understanding of his own energy, and how he should prioritize you and the relationship, obviously. But I feel it is very important that he just learn that a little bit within himself. Anyways, but he will be spending some time with you, and he will also be giving some time to them. So I don't know how many days there is, so he could be spending some significant time with you. You do not have to worry about that. She's going where she's going. She's leaving him. He's not even her. How she can leave him? Okay. I see here that what is his how is he feeling? Okay, he's saying there's no point of giving any indulgence or giving any energy to you. Okay, giving any importance to you, or giving any importance to this B person. Okay, but then again, like, her energy towards him is crazy. Like, the way she keep hoping that both of them. Does she have short hair? Okay, I don't remember properly, but I think she has short hair. Okay, and it feels like she could be trying to change her looks a little bit, or she could be trying her best to show up in a certain way or look in a certain way, so that he will keep having the connection to her. Okay, or he keep having the intention to connect with her. Okay, as much as she can, as much as he can. But I feel like he's putting no genuine efforts towards her, or he's putting no genuine efforts from his side to connect with her, or he's putting no genuine efforts from his side to be with her in any way possible. So he's kind of keeping it he's keeping it he's keeping it like as slow as possible. Okay, he's saying I don't want to put a lot of effort into her, or I do not want to give you a lot of importance. I do not want to invest any energy from my side towards you. I have this intention of keeping things to myself, and I'll just do that. Okay, so it feels like he just does not have that affinity to connect with her in any way. He's saying I have some distance, or I have some distance in my mind towards you, and I want to keep that distance as it is. I am not looking forward to connect with you in any way, because why I would be. Okay, and there is the same energy. Sorry, I forgot to mention. There is the same energy of him feeling. Okay, or him having this discontent. Okay, of them trying to steal some money. Okay, them trying to steal, have some money, or just take some money. I don't know how to say that, but they could be very money hungry, and that money hungry energy is really showing here. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, Whitney. Don't cry. Do not ever cry. Do not ever cry for due to her. Like, hear yourself, okay? Hear yourself. How you are talking about her, okay? Your energy also reflect his energy, okay? So if you are talking about her like that, okay, then ma'am, how can you expect that he's thinking about her in a better way? No, no, okay. Anyways, your energy knows, like you emotionally know how important she is, which is like 6 feet under, okay. So don't cry about something which is not important. He how he is feeling, I feel like, in that moment, okay, when you have shared with him that you were crying and you were feeling really emotionally you were not really feeling good, or emotionally you were feeling like really shitty, okay. In that moment, I see here that he had this huge motivation within himself to go ahead and ask for an apology. He's saying, like, as much as apology I can ask you for, or as much as apology I can communicate with you for, or as much as apology I can, like, just ask you to, like, just however I can, like, communicate with you about that, I would just love to go ahead and do it, okay. If me apologizing to you, okay, in any way just make a difference, or me apologizing to you in any way can communicate a difference, I would just to like to make that difference with you, okay. I also see here that he wanted to, like, put a better energy, or he wanted to build something better. He's saying, like, earlier whatever we used to have, whatever stability we used to have, it was really shaky, okay. Things were really complicated, or things kind of turned into something very complicated when we connected together, but I do not want that to happen. And he actually, this kind of moments where he get to know, or where he understand that he has done a lot of shit, in that moment he start having the fear, and I like it, okay. I really like it. I like the energy here. He's like, he's really thinking about himself, and it's like, oh, I was like that, I'm like that shitty, okay, I'm that bad to her, okay, and I'm that complicated, okay, and I'm the one who did all that. No shit that she want to leave me, okay. It's like he start thinking about the 2 a.m. moments where he start feeling that, you could be leaving him, or you could be connecting with somebody else, or you could be, being with somebody else, or you could be engaging with somebody else, and you do not have the intention to connect with him at all, okay. He start having that fear, but he sympathized, okay. He sympathized, and he also had that, like, 2 of cups kind of a moment where he also wanted to let you know that don't feel bad, because I'm here with you, okay. I have never been able to express to you directly, but I also have love for you. Yeah, I feel like, he took it upon himself, okay. He understood that this is his own ego problem, this is his own energy, or this is his own shit, or this is what he has done to this relationship, okay. So yeah, definitely I feel like, he understood that in this moment, that this is him who fucked it all up. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you've been helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment. I don't know what went wrong. Let's see for Asia. I'm so sorry, guys, for the pause. You have Seven of Wands, King of Swords in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so it feels like it could be a little hard for him to reach out or communicate. Okay, the possibilities seems slow or low right now. Okay, obviously there can be a change of energy at any point of time in life, but right now I feel like the possibilities are low that he will reach out. His energy is more like he is not sure that how he can be expressive enough, or how he can be talking enough, or how he could be communicating enough, or how he can express himself in the best way. Okay, he's kind of like really struggling within himself with self expression. He's really struggling within himself to like just express himself in a positive way. He also know that it was a foolish decision for him, to go ahead and connect with you and not being able to keep moving forward with it. Okay, I think like you told me something like that he initiated and he had a talk, and then again he was not being able to he was not being able to like express himself positively. Okay, and he was not being able to carry forward with his like decision of connecting with you. So he has some regrets, okay, that he was not being able to do that. And he also know that by doing all this back and forth, he's giving a opportunity to someone else to connect with you. He's giving an opportunity to someone else to have the opportunity to connect with you, and he know that he is doing it wrong. But then again I feel like his own overthinking and his own confusion is not letting him take the best steps towards you. So will there be communication, I will say, or will there be action from his side? I will say, like 5 more days is needed here for him to start initiating any communication towards you. Hello mindful, yes, trying to search for Zazu so that I can pin her. Wow, this girl is so dope. Okay, really, you are definitely a dope woman. Okay, because look at her. Okay, she literally spied. Okay, spied on her, spied on this woman. What is her name? Yes, right. Okay, and I see here that she really spied on this woman just to know like what are her inconveniences. Okay, what are the problems, okay, in this person, and what are the complications. Okay, um what are the complications from her side. And I feel like, she was able to find a lot of it. To be honest, like, Riri had a, like, she was mad, okay, and she had an energy that she want to know like whatever is going on. But she would not have done anything, okay, or she would not have performed anything if she would not have ever found any, how to say that, any inconveniences in whatever, like, whatever she's doing, okay. But then again, I feel like, she found it, okay. She found some complications, and after she found those complications, she's like, there is no going back, okay. Like, you are a bad boss, okay, you are a bad boss, you made bad decisions, okay. And then again, like, you are also somebody who doesn't even do your own work, and you have inconveniences, okay, in your work, okay. So that is a combination we can really not have at this office. So is she the one who did this, okay? um yeah, I see here that she did. Okay. And to be honest, I feel like, she have been planning this for a long time. Why I feel like, this is a long game, okay? Like, she had all this evidences, okay, to herself, and like she never like charged them, or she never did anything about them. She, like, ignored them, okay. But now she's kind of in that energy where she's saying like, the enough is enough, okay. I'm enough of the bullshit, or bullshit, like she does as a boss, and I'm looking forward to just, report you, okay. So yeah, I see here that she did, and it's not a one day thing, okay. Look at the whole thing. This seems like so long, okay. She have been harboring this energy. She have been keeping the information to herself for so long. She did not intend to use it, but she just did because, like, it just all got on her own nerves. So you can say, like, you leaving was the last strand of it, okay. And I feel like, she used to ignore a lot of things, okay, but then again, like, she did all the shitty thing, to, like, remove you, and that really got on a very negative way, okay, rubbed a negative way to her, and she's like, yeah, I think I'm done. Okay, it's like everybody has a tolerance, right? Every good person has a tolerance to themselves, and I feel like, her tolerance level is crossed at this point. Okay. That is for Zazu. Thank you so much, Zazu, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Ken, feelings for you. I see here that, sorry, I'm not laughing because of you. Okay. Give me a moment. How he's feeling for you, he feels very conflicted, okay. His energy emotionally is very conflicted, and it feels like, the conflicted energy is not due to you, okay. It is obviously attached to you, connected to you, due to different reasons, obviously. But then again, it is not completely towards you, but he feels it, okay. He's feeling it, and I feel like this chaos is coming, from all the, like, all the negativity he have experienced, all the negativity he has put you through, all the chaos and the complications he have, like, created for you. all the emotional dissatisfaction you have had for yourself while you were in a relationship with him, everything whatever have happened here, he is still like feeling very chaotic about that. And there is also this energy where he really has this energy that I do not want to hold back. Okay. I want to go ahead and communicate with her. Okay. I want to go ahead and express myself to her. I don't want to just hold myself back only because I have ego. But he is also somebody who's wanting to just understand how you are feeling. Okay. His feelings are very reciprocative. He's like a kid. Why every man is coming up as a kid these days? Okay. I have no idea, but he's like a kid. And he's like understand your temperature. Okay. What is your temperature, how you are feeling about him, how you are thinking about him, how you are thinking about Maria, how you are thinking about whatever is going on. Okay. What is your thought? Okay. He is very reflective of you, very reflective of how you're going to react to it. Okay. So it is very important. I think we had a conversation like it, that you need to be a little bit more like you need to do things from a brain's perspective, don't do things from your heart's perspective. Because he is holding on to a lot of truths. Okay. And you need to know all those truths, even to just have a great life with him in long term. Okay. So the best way for you to deal with him right now is to be more loving to him. Okay. Is to be more communicating with him, is to be more like engaging with him. Like if he is telling you something which you feel triggered, just don't be triggered. Okay. Like I don't know. Okay. But I feel like he's feeling like a kid who is ready to talk to you about like the things which he may have done, or the things or the bad decisions he may have taken. And now all those bad decisions are catching up to him, and he doesn't know how to control the whole situation all by himself. Okay. And now he's like trying to just get some help or get your perspective, and just like trying to just share that to you. But he is into a lot of mental, spiritual, emotional conflict, huge conflict. Okay, I'm gonna make the spread here because you want the description of whatever is gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna tell you how stupid he is. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry just to say that out loud. It sounded very bad, but I think like you're gonna say this after, like he's gonna make it sound like it is not that bad. It's just something chill. Okay. But once he is talking to you, once he is communicating with you, that what have kept him so stuck with this woman for a so long time, I feel like that is how you're gonna say it. Okay, you're gonna say like, "Oh my God, this is the reason." Okay, like you were so stupid to go ahead and engage your finances in this way with her, or she manipulated you in a certain way and you said yes to that. Okay, like how could you even do it? Okay, I see here that you're gonna have a huge reaction to this. Okay, you're gonna have this like feeling that what the fuck is going on here. Okay, and you're gonna be very emotionally, you're gonna understand that how foolish he is. Okay, so he's gonna talk about all about his foolishness. Okay, he also is gonna let you know that how much reach she has. Okay, like does she do tarot? Like I really want to know. Okay, I cannot ask you to like tell me this, but she he's gonna let you know that what is her spiritual perspective, or what is her spiritual power, or how spiritually she can be like holding on to you, or how spiritually she can try to damage you, okay, or whatever she has already done to mentally damage him, or to mentally push him into very bad mental state or very conflicted mental state. Or there have been moments, okay, like this is not the first time he's looking forward to just do this breakup with her. It feels like he has done this, or he has tried to do this even in the past, but then again he was not being able to, because there have been a lot of emotional conflict in him, and he was not being able to do it due to her manipulation. What is the energy around it? Will you get clarity? You will get clarity. Okay. Oh yeah. That's like the most positive thing to do in spirituality. Okay, like that is something I recommend, I prescribe. Okay, people do hoponopo on your partner for 30 days so that you can just forgive him. Okay, it's like a angelic thing. Okay, it's literally channeled by the fairies. Okay, like there are different people with different affinities in spiritual world, and like that makes me feel so discouraged to tell people to do Hoponopo. Oh god. It's so good. Does she do Hoponopo on him? That's why he can't really let her go, because he keep feeling positive towards her. Oh my god. See, that's how people reveal their own secrets, and that's why people should not be doing Instagram and stuff. Oh god, they will let other people know what they are doing. I I don't know. Anyways, sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I said something wrong or not, but like when you do Hoponopo, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, everything is a tool. Like, see, tarot is also a tool. Spirituality is a tool. Church is a tool. My voice is a tool. My phone is a tool. I can watch porn on it. Okay, I can get addicted on porn. Okay, I can order so much junk food on it. Okay, or I can also buy groceries like quinoa and oats and protein powder to give myself a good healthy breakfast, right? So everything is a tool. Okay, and a tool like this is something I have been talking about her for ages, that she's somebody who has some powers or some knowledge, or whatever she has, I don't know, but she's the last person God would have gifted that to. Okay, it's like the worst gifts in the world, like best gifts in the worst person's hand. That's all. Anyways, let's move forward. Will you be able to get clarity? Yeah, and you're gonna be mad about it. It's like that's all. That's what you did. That's how dumb you are. Okay, you're gonna get clarity. Okay, you're gonna get all the clarity you need, but that's gonna stress you out. Okay, you're gonna say, "What the fuck just happened?" Okay, why the fuck I did not knew about this? Okay, why the fuck all this did not work out? Okay, like he can be all so dumb. That is just your reaction. Okay, and I feel you're gonna understand that he has the intention after you had this conversation with him. You're gonna understand that he has the intention to be with you, or he has the intention to work on this relationship. He has the intention to make this relationship work out. Okay, he has all of that, but you will feel you will feel very detached from him. Okay, you will feel that, oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna do this, but then again, like, will this be something worth it? Or you will feel that even when we are kind of connecting together, or we are being together, okay, will this be a good thing, or will this be turning out to be good for both of us, or how things will be? Okay, so I feel there is a lot of emotional conflict you're gonna get after this. Yeah, you will get clarity. Okay, you will get clarity, you will get to see the whole picture, and I will say, like, you should also lead the conversation. Okay, lead him, like, be his therapist today and not be his wife, okay, who's really angry at him for all the fucked up shits he did, okay, and you will get more, because like not every day there is a man who is wanting to have a talk, and when he's wanting to have a talk, you should milk it, okay. It's like, sorry, no, I'm not going to say it. Anyways, the date of it, I feel like he is about to do it on this Saturday. Okay, that is the date. Trying to push to find another day. If there is a bracket for it, I do not see a bracket for it. I see that it would be done on the fourth day from now. I don't know what is on Saturday. Is it 10th of, because that is like eighth lunar day. It's great for ending. Trying to check it. Tell me. No, that's on Friday. Oh, I think 8th will also be. Yeah, for your region, it could be also staying till 11th. So, no problem on that. It's good. Okay, yeah. I see here that he would be doing it on Saturday. Okay, you can also like talk to him about it a little bit. Okay, or just ask some questions to him. But I'm understanding that how deeply she spiritually is manipulating him. Okay, and it feels like she's really holding on to it. Anyways, God is the best one. Okay, God is the like all the spirituality belongs to him. So I'm sure like he will subdue her, but yeah. Okay, so he will be leaving on Friday, so will he be doing it on text? Okay, I feel like he could be having a conversation. If he's not physically present, then he could be already having a conversation with her. Okay, and then he will go ahead and like maybe having an ending with her on text. But the date I am getting here, or the day I am getting here, is on Saturday. Thank you so much for being here. Dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Oh wow, such a legend you are, Katie. Yes, thank you. With me, I tried to do my best with that example. I'm so sorry if I fucked it up. You're on fire? Yes. You're hot as fuck. I'm telling you. Yeah, she's all right. Okay. She's all right, but she's a little slow. Okay. I'm not talking about mentally, but I'm talking about physically while she's doing the doing the work, or while she's putting the effort, or while she's doing something at your place. Okay, it feels like she could be a little slow, but she's good with the kids. Okay, she will be able to grow it, or she will be able to grow a bond with the kids. She will be able to be nice with the kids. She will be able to be positive with the kids. Okay, and she is somebody who maybe not also having a lot of barriers. Okay, she's like, yeah, okay, I'm not having, if I'm with you, then I will just be like a family. With you, you will feel like why she's so slow. Okay, why she's doing things so slow, why she's just not putting more efforts, what's going on with her, or why she's being so just slow. Okay, I feel like you're gonna find her really slow. But other than that, it's fine. Okay, I would say if we are just talking about the kids and how she will bond with the kids, she will be fine. Will she be good to you? She will. I see here that she will accept your authority. So that is one of the best parts, I would say. Yeah, I will not say that she is the best human being for you to have as your nanny. Okay, I would not suggest you to just settle down at this. Okay, like if you are giving somebody so much money, I mean, I'm sure like it's a huge amount of money you will be sharing that. Okay, with the person. So I would say like it is best for you to go ahead and keep searching for it. It is not the best option for you. You can have something better. Okay, so that is there. As it is about the kids, I would definitely love somebody with a spotless spread. Like, somebody who is so spotless that, um, no, I will not say that. She might not stick. Okay. She might not stick. I don't feel like she's not the best for you. I don't know how to describe what's wrong. Okay, I'll try. Okay, I feel like she could be somebody with some lack of communication. Okay, lack of communication, or she could be having some energy where like she's making a promise but she's not keeping a promise. Okay, she has a lot of aspirations to herself. Okay, she want a lot of different things for herself, so her plan to be a nanny is not that concrete. I feel like she also has some like past experiences, or she has some attachments, okay, in other parts of her life. That is also something very important for her. And there is also this energy where you might not find, okay, um like you might not find that much of cheerfulness while you are connecting with them, because you might not like the way they are dealing with things. So how to say that, it's like the communication might not hold up. Okay, so that could be a problem. And I feel like in such a situation communication is the most important. And I feel like it might not be the best. Pray, pray, God, please help me. No, we have not started the field list yet. um yeah, keep interviewing. Okay, keep interviewing, and I will say like just don't do it from a space of heartbreak. Okay, do it from a space that everything is good, everything is great, and you have all the great possibilities in your life. You will be able to find. Okay, you will be able to find the best thing for yourself. Change the perspective. Okay, like yes, the people who you are interviewing right now is not great, because you do not need them. Okay, you need the one who is good enough for you. Okay, you just need one. Okay, to be honest, you do not need all of them to spark a joy in you. Okay, do you need that? Absolutely no, you don't give a fuck about it. Okay, but what you need here, that is just to feel good while dealing with them. Okay, so keep interviewing, keep listening to your instinct. The world is abundant. Okay, and every day I'm sure there is somebody who is connecting to this site or connecting to whatever this is, and they are looking forward to have something good for themselves. So just have the energy that you will receive. Okay, you will receive and you will be provided with the best help as much as you can, and yeah, it will turn out to be okay for you. Just don't leave that trust behind, stay with that trust.
How much weight can you lose on Manjaro?
No, he's like, there is this reel I saw. Yeah, how much weight you can lose. All the content I just have on my phone. I think like I pressed my phone a little wrong. Everything in my phone is about gym. I don't know what, like, or health. How much you should be taking sugar, like, how much you should be not taking sugar, or like how you should live, or health is such an obsession for me. And these days, like, I think I'm working so much with people who are taking Monjaro. I hope I'm not pronouncing it wrong. And like Ozempic is such a, like, it's such a boring thing, and nobody wants to talk about Ozempic anymore. Everybody in Spain, and in most of the Europe, okay, is talking about Monjaro, and they are like super. Okay, no, no, it is the best thing. It is the best thing in the world. Okay, it is the, like, I don't know how much research you have done on it, but I am doing a lot of research on it. It is not for everybody, I'm sure of it, but it is the last 20 years, all your tax money went to it, to be honest. Okay, and don't just listen to what people are saying on WhatsApp. Like, do the research on it, and I'm sure you will find it. Okay. Oh, it's great. It's actually great. Like, a lot of people in our country is talking about it, and recently our best endocrinologist, I think that's the name, he did a podcast, and there have been, like, really great podcasts. And obviously, it's not for everybody. It's not a drug for everybody, but whoever needs it. Okay. Um. Oh yes, I love to do that shit. Okay. I love to do that shit, and I love to just listen to people how it healed their addiction on food. Okay, like, there are different people who have different addictions, and all the people who are on it. Okay, they talked about, like, their addiction on food, and how they relied on food only because their life was not great and they were seeking happiness from it. Okay. um I'd say both of them. Like, let's talk on scientific terms. Ozempic is semaglutide, and Monjaro is trizepatide. Trizepatide is mostly, like, GLP-1 and GIP. Okay, and Ozempic is just, I think, GLP-1. So both of them is GLP-1. Okay, and both of them is just basically giving you the satiate you. Okay, I think Monjaro is a little bit better. Okay. Um, Smoking, drinking, addictive pattern of mind. Like, this is something which I think our culture has spoken a lot, that like, mind can be addicted to anything. Okay, it does not need to be drugs only, but it could be like normal simple things. Okay, it could be just watching Netflix. Okay, it removes that addictive pattern of mind. And like, it's crazy. It's where all it's like, it affects that area where you start finding dopamine in the things which is good for you. Okay, like doing gym, or going to gym, or doing something creative. Okay, to be honest, how you can find happiness by being creative. Okay, So like it pushes a lot of people, and a lot of people, like what I do here, that I help people to just accept that part of their life where they should be more creative, okay, just to receive that happiness, okay, because there is always a barrier, because you don't want to leave something you are addicted, okay. And yeah, it's great. It is the biggest discovery of science in last 20 years to heal the addiction patterns in humans. And it is the best thing in the world. Like right now, this is the revolution for humans, okay. There are gut issues which can be countered with some measures. And I mean, obviously, if you are like taking a medication, you should not be eating a certain type of food, and that is something completely doctor will guide. I am nobody to talk about that. But with some good measures, if somebody have addiction, they should go for the drug. That is what I have concluded after working on patients, to remove the emotional blockages to receive the treatment for last like it should be like almost 14 months I'm working with the patients. And that's so very sweet of you, but um, it's a great experience for the people who are dealing with it. Okay, where I was, I'm so sorry, I started talking too much. Yeah, I feel very connected to anything in science. And I think it was also Monjaro thing. Let's open the app again and let's see if it is Monjaro.
Before I get to my workout, I should put in a quick something to eat. Maybe just
Oh
for a
no,
date.
it's a
I
different
don't know what I
content
want.
now. That's so sweet of you, Lala. Thank you so much for being here, Katie. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Yes, a nanny. Oh, really? Um, Sorry, Kelly. Yes, Kelly. I also don't remember mm, that if you have any questions or not, but I'm gonna ask my brother to check. She's better. She's still healing. Like a part of your body got operated and stuff. So like it's a hard thing to just experience. Even I think so. She's like it's. I think it's more the trauma that it happened. Okay. No, they. It was not a missing child. It was a whole ass man. Oh God, he was wearing a like a shirt, like we got a video, okay, and we got a video of like them being taken, but they were not found. But it was not a child. That is the only reassurance I can give you guys. Okay, my brother found it. Oh my God, how is that? This guy is so quick. Yeah, you have saved your last question. You have one. Okay, that is so very sweet of you, La. That's very kind of you. Okay. Actions, I see here that he will start communicating towards you. He will talk. He will talk more. Yeah. Yeah, you have one. Blonde Kelly. Coming for you, I see here that you'll be able to manifest like really great finances for yourself. Thursday, emotional satisfaction in love. I see here that it could be taking some time, but you will be able to. Yes. It will be delayed. Feelings, I see here that they want to approach you. They are feeling very connected to you or want to connect with you more with time, and hoping that they would be able to be good together. I see here that they like you, but they also want you to be open to them more. Marry very happy-ish kind of a guy, and also very expressive. Yes, please go ahead and post your question, Kelly. Feelings for you, he see you as somebody who's very feminine and he want to grow this connection with you. अच्छा फील हुआ उनको काफ़ी, और वो चाहते हैं कि वो और अच्छे से है आपसे कनेक्ट करें. इसी है कि उनका थॉट ऐसा है आपके प्रति कि यू आर समबडी हु इज़ वेरी स्टेबल एंड दे वांट टू ग्रो मोर विथ यू. What? Oh my God! So he was like that much into like enmity towards you. Oh my God! That's like, oh my God! Don't say that. Oh my God! I'm feeling so bad for you. I don't want to curse, but there's a special place in hell for such people. How could anybody do that on somebody's birthday? Offended. Offended on your behalf. Okay. Anyways, for letting you go, I feel like he will start losing it. Whatever is important for him, whatever is good for him, whatever is important for him, whatever is like something which is he is like really focusing on in life. And like different people have different priorities. I have a different priority, you have a different priority, he has a different priority. So whatever is his priority right now, okay, he will go ahead and lose that shit completely. Whatever he's trying to focus and grow in his life will not grow. See, it might not be the job, okay. You might see him still in the job, okay, and you will think, oh, I lost the job for due to him, and why he's not doing losing the job. But it is not about that, okay. It is about him losing what he is really holding on to, okay. So like he will receive he will lose whatever is really good for him, and he will just like he will not even see it coming. It will be happening very suddenly for him. Yeah, it is very normal for you to feel like this, okay, because that is what brain is gonna do. It's just a computer, okay. And I'm just gonna talk to you for a moment here right now, and the brain is gonna go ahead and find an error in the matrix, and will blame it on the closest person to itself, which is you, okay. So you should not be doing this, okay. And because right now, like in this moment where you feel like this, you will do mistakes, okay. And those mistakes are generally lack of self love. we do not want that. Whatever you are having in life should be coming out of that self love. So be very self protective. Talk yourself in a way that how you would talk to your kid if they would have lost the same job in same circumstances. Okay, I would love you to just treat yourself in the same way, or the way you would have treated your best friend or your child if they have shared that with you. Okay, what is coming towards you, you will have some better opportunities. I do see like a lot of, first, like everything, before everything, a lot of self blame will come. Okay, a lot of fighting instinct will also come. Okay, you will feel rage, you will feel emotional stagnancies, you will feel that you want to fuck, kill, and you want to throw your throw your legs and hands, and you want to punch his face. But you will be able to regain your proper composure in just some time. Okay, you will be able to do the things which is necessary. I think what is important for you to do right now is try to find a better job, right? Like try to start working on your career again. I see here that you will start doing that, and anytime by 18th of April you will be able to find a better opportunity for yourself, where you will be able to start working and start earning again. But yeah, I see here that you do not have to be you do not have to be thinking too much about it. Okay, it's okay to feel the rage, process it, channel it, take actions for it, but don't blame yourself. You know the reality and stick to it. Okay, do not let your mind play the tricks. And I see by 18th of this month you will be able to find a better job for yourself. No, that's never gonna happen. That's not even a possibility for you. Absolutely not. I think it happens with every Aries at this point. Like the chaos follows the moment we are born. It's like let's fight. I mean, it's like they're born to fight. I feel like they are scared. Okay, the first energy I see here, that they are scared because they have seen your capability. Okay, like they are scared of they knew your capability, and they knew that even after being so capable, if you have been able to receive this, okay, then what will happen to them? Okay, and it feels like this is a power move, or this is a move they have done here in order to just stay powerful. Okay, and it feels like they are just scared of that power and that show of power. Okay, and that is definitely a very dissatisfactory energy overall. They are heartbroken. There are people who are absolutely heartbroken, people who may have been close to you. Okay, and it feels like they just want things to be very fair. Okay, they are saying that why things are just not fair here. Okay, the things should be fair. Like we should be getting fair treatment. If somebody is doing good work, they should be cherished that work, and that is the normal expectation, right? Like 2 plus 2 4, and like whatever happened to you have disrupted that pattern, and nobody like that. Nobody in the whole world like that. Okay, that the pattern was broken. Okay, and there is definitely some dissatisfaction within people for that. Yeah. Yes, you can go ahead, mindful. I'll say move on from it. It's a very direct spread. Okay, there is no questioning it. Okay, that you should go ahead and move forward from this, or you should go ahead and detach from this, because not like the more you stay in here and the more you deal with these people, sometimes some fights are not worth it. Okay, sometimes some fights are not good enough to be engaging with. Okay, and I would say it is one of those situations. Okay, so I will say, just go ahead and let it be for karma. The more you stay in this emotion, the more emotionally negative and dissatisfied you will become. Okay, it will drain you. See, every fight is fight. If you fight continuously, it will help you to win. Okay, winning is not a question here, but the asking the question, that is it worth it for you to go ahead and be in this situation, that is the question. And I feel you should not engage in here, because it will not give you the good results, or it will not keep you satisfied with time. Okay, so I will say don't go ahead and do this. Just take little cut the losses and let karma do this. Yes, I'm certain. That would be so great. That would be so great. Okay, your love life, I see here that there could be two possibilities coming towards you. Okay, in the month of April, I see that there could be a communication coming towards you from a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, I will not say that this does not need to be with the past person, or this does not need to be with the the person you have already dealt with. I would say it could be anybody, and most surely it could be new. Okay, somebody who you have engaged with. Ouch. Somebody you have engaged with. Okay, somebody you have somebody you would be engaging while you are out with your friends for drinks or something. Okay, your friends could be introducing you to them, and it could feel really cheerful to just deal with them and have some fun. Okay, so there is a lot of exciting conversation, exciting stuff could be coming towards you while you deal with this person. And there could be a Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person coming towards you. It could be a little delayed. I will say 17th of this month. Okay, you could be engaging with somebody like that, and it seems you will be connecting with this person with the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy on more on intellectual level. Okay, your level would be more intellectual. Your level would be more you want to talk more, you want to engage more, you feel attracted more towards this person and the conversations they have to say towards you. Okay, and I will say I will say that would be something which will stimulate you emotionally a lot. Okay, so definitely I see here that you have two options. I'm not seeing that you are making a decision about who you want to engage with. Okay, or who you want to engage with a lot. Okay, but I feel you could be having, or you could be having introduction to two options, and that can lead to something more with time. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Appreciate you. Just write back, Kelly. Have the best things, okay? Slay the dragon. Does he what does he really want to do here? He want to do the right thing, okay, and he will be vocal about it. He will talk to you about this. He will talk to you and communicate with you about this. He will let you know that he want to work on this connection as much as he can, or as strongly as he can, as much deeply as he can, and he want to be giving towards you as much, stability as you can, okay, as he can. And he want to also bring the stable approach to grow this relationship, because this is a promise he have been carrying with himself for some time. This is a promise he have given you in the past, and he has not been able to keep moving forward with it. And now his energy is more like, he want to keep coming towards you, he want to keep engaging with you, and he want to keep, talking to you in a way that, yes, why not, let's go ahead and do this. What does he also want to do? I feel like, he want to do the right thing, okay. Like, there have been a pattern in him that he got really attached to the things which were shitty. He got really attached to the things which are negative. He got really attached to the things which are uh, completely, shitty, okay. And I would say, like, now it is his motivation to treat you right. Now it is his motivation to do things in a better way. Now it is his motivation to go ahead and do things which will work out better in this relationship. And I feel like, this has also hurt him, the patterns he has for himself, okay. This has also hurt him, okay. This has also hurt him in a way that he thought about making his life better, okay, or he has thought about how he could do something better, or how he could operate better, how he could emotionally connect with you better, or he have made promises also that, he will be better with you. But every now and then, whenever he have made those promises, he has failed, okay. And to be honest, his own failure have dragged him down, or his own failure have troubled him a lot, okay. And he emotionally have been feeling, or he emotionally have been, having those negative experiences in himself, that he has failed this, he has failed again, he should have been better, he should have done this, he should have done that. But he was not being able to, so that he don't want that dissatisfaction, and he also really don't want to engage with her, okay. He really do not want to connect with her. He's saying, like, I just want to put some distance between both of us. I want to put some, I want to put some distance, and I want to be honest about whatever I am talking to, talking to mindful, or however I am communicating with mindful. And I just want to just, go ahead and detach and not talk a lot about, what happened on the past. And I also don't want to talk to her, because that just, get me in that energy that we are just getting emotionally stuck again and again. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. क्या सोच रहे हैं, अभी मिस कर रहे हैं, और आपसे कनेक्ट करना चाहते हैं? I feel like, she just doesn't have satisfaction in her life. That's why she's doing it. They will communicate with you more and open up more to this relationship. Coming towards this relationship, I see here that, there will be more love and slow commitment building. It other right now, it seems like a little low. It may be needing some changes. Right now is to be loving to yourself and start putting better efforts to love yourself. হতে পারে, হতে পারে, একটুখানি মানাতে হবে, কিন্তু হতে পারে। feel like he just don't want to connect too much. Okay, like he feels that if he express too much, then something wrong he may express to you. In your love life, I see here that you could be finding a new person who you can connect with. Yes, I do see here that he is afraid to lose you. কবে আসবে, তাড়াতাড়ি চলে আসবে, 1-2 দিন সময় দাও, চলে আসবে। Thoughts about you, I see here that he is kind of like stuck in his mind about engaging in this relationship. No, not right now, but I feel like they maybe like with time. Feelings for you, I see here that they are confused. They want to be investing more in this relationship. Coming towards you, better communication from a loved one or a new romantic person. Oh, okay. See here that there could be communication again, okay, but uh, for the rest of the week there could be communication again, or you guys will be able to have opportunity to connect again, or you will have opportunity to talk again, speak again, or like initiate conversations again, or he may be the one who is initiating conversation towards you. Okay, but it feels like even though when he is talking to you, you both will have the opportunity to let go of the things of like whatever is keeping things stuck, or whatever is making this relationship feel stuck between both of you. You both will be able to work a little bit on them, and will be able to make things better, or will be able to make things all right, and will be able to make the relationship move towards a better situation. But even though that happens, I feel like during the end of this week you need to be a little bit more um, caring, okay, towards the relationship, because it feels like there is a possibility that suddenly things may get a little complicated, or suddenly things may just turn out to be in a way that okay, I don't know, everything was great, but I don't know what's going on. There will be initiation of conversations from his side. The possible days I see here, that could be on Friday. Will there be tomorrow? I'm a little confused. I'm not seeing direct actions from him tomorrow, but by Friday there could be communication. And like during Saturday or Sunday, when you both are having conversations, just be a little aware that things stay as stable as possible. I'm not sure about that. There will be conversations. So if there is a possibility of having a conversation through call, that could be happening. But yeah, it's a possibility. Okay. Actions towards you. actions towards you, I see here that he could be communicating more. Okay, he's not having any barriers, or he's not detaching anyhow. He's like being expressive, and he's ready to talk, he's ready to communicate, he's ready to be expressive towards you as much as he can. And there could also be some romantic thoughts conveyed, or he could be also romantically wanting to communicate with you as much as he can. So a lot of romantic approach from this person's side. I see here that if there is anything sexual going on, or if there is a possibility of something sexual going on, you guys could be able to explore that also. Okay, you both will have the opportunity to explore something romantic, or explore something sexual during the week. There is a possibility of a meeting. If you are regularly meeting, then it could be a special meeting happening for both of you. And you will find how emotionally connected you guys can be. Okay, how emotionally connected you guys can be in this relationship, and how intimate this relationship can be. Okay, so I would say his actions would be to engage more with you. Okay, to be more connected with you, to be more loving towards you. And he may be also initiating some something sexual. I'm not getting a specific day. I generally mention whenever I get a specific day, so it could be any time during the week. Thank you so much for being here, Brittany. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. See here, that May could be exciting. You both will be able to have the opportunity to connect with each other, and specifically like communication. Communication could be so much better, or the stability of communication could be so much better, or engaging. Okay, engaging with each other during conversations, it's going to be so much better, and you will have the opportunity to express yourself so good. See, his habit of slow communication could be there. Okay, I would not say that his communication will be perfect. He will always be able to respond to you quickly, but even though he is having slow communication, you will receive some wish fulfillment with him. You will receive the wish fulfillment to talk with him, engage with him. Okay, even though if it is slow, you will have the engagement with him, and you will feel while you are engaging, things are turning out to be something loving. You are having the enjoyment with him in any and every way possible, and you will have the satisfaction with him. Okay, uh, and I see here that by 9th of May, okay, that's the specific date I'm getting. By 9th of May, you both will be starting to have something more romantic or more sexual. Okay, something more sexual. Okay, or something more something good. Okay, something more sexual, something more physical. Okay, or that could be the first day, or that could be the first day when you guys are starting to have something sexual, or you guys could be getting physically intimate together. Okay, so it's fun. After that, the relationship will keep moving forward. After that, this relationship will keep becoming stronger, and after that also you guys will be able to engage good with each other. But it's starting fiery, it's starting communication. The meetings could be not that frequent. Okay, but when it's happening, it's good. Yes, dear, I'll talk to her, no problem. What is your guidance here to achieve whatever you are looking forward to achieve is to make a plan and stick to it. Consistency. Okay, and consistency of 80%, 80 to 90%, and depending on how much you can take. Okay, so you should make 3 levels for it. Okay, sometimes what happen, people try to do everything at the same time, and then they fail. Okay, and I think what spirit is giving here, that like you have the specific card of Eight of Pentacles, so try to search for everything which is personal to you. Okay, what is your personal weight, how much carbs you need, how much protein you need, how much steps you should take, what should be your calorie intake, and how much you should also walk or do strength training to keep yourself in calorie deficit. So just aim for that, to create a calorie deficit, even if it is just 100 calories every day, or like whatever is base for you. You can also create 200 calories deficit or whatever. If there are days where you can do more, okay, you can also create 300. But like, give yourself a base, like just make it completely basic. Okay, and one thing I would say, not just from the cards here, you should focus more on food. Okay, food is the only way to lose weight. Okay, like exercising is, like, to be honest, is like how people say. It's very true, unfortunately, that it's only 20% of everything. It's just to make you look better. Okay, it doesn't make you look good. Food makes you look good. Okay, so consume the foods which is good for you and can make you look good. You will naturally lose weight. Okay, and what you should do, also work on your solar plexus chakra. Do some humming or do some, like, yoga or whatever, like, you want to incorporate with your energy work. Do that and you will be golden. But make a personalized plan. It should be your plan only. It should not be a plan you are picking up from social media or whatever I have just said. Don't listen to me. Okay, like, take a pen and paper, do your own math, check your own body mass, like, where you are standing at this point, what you want to do. You want to go for an aggressive cut, or you want to, like, do a very slow cut. You just only want to walk, or you want to also incorporate strength in it. Just measure yourself. Okay, in terms of effort and how much you can do, and then start doing it. You will be successful. That is for Sophia. Thank you so much, Sophia, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Coming towards you, I see here that you will be able to find really good stability in your life. कॉलेज वर्क कीप डूइंग इट बेटा, बस अपना लॉजिक दिमाग लगाओ, डिटैच हो जाओ और करने का बस। कैसा रहेगा? अच्छा रहेगा। अभी आपको ग्रैटिट्यूड देते रहना चाहिए, उससे आपका लाइफ और बेहतर रहेगा। Like, they felt like, you're too self focused, very very self focused। क्या है वो? अट्रैक्टेड है, कनेक्ट करना चाहते हैं, हो सकता है 9 days करेंगे। नियर फ्यूचर बेटर कम्युनिकेशन आएगा विथ लव पर्सन। Yes, there is a possibility that they will be doing it in 8 days. Yes, the free list is about to end. Yeah. Improve, yes, it will improve significantly with time. Feelings that they want to communicate better and be more expressive towards the person. Currently, they are very attracted and very sexually attracted to this person. Love, I see here that you'll be able to feel emotionally very satisfied and have a new person, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming towards you. At this time, they want to show up to you. They are missing you very dearly. Yeah, I do see here that they think that. Okay, that is the free list. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Thank you so much, Whitney, for helping me throughout the live. And thank you so much for gracing us with your beautiful presence. Always, always very grateful to you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I hope the readings helped. All the best, and I hope you all have a great one.